Oh, what is up, everyone? Taz here with a, I don't want to say Taz because that's really weird. I hate speaking in third person, so I'm just going to say Bombi Cody here. My username, or Mariotaz on my YouTube, and my internet's just gone off. Hold on a sec. And, yeah, another pickup video. I didn't do a pickup video last week because I was at my friend's house and playing lots of fighting games, so I didn't get a chance to go to the car boot sale. It doesn't bother me. If anything, I think of it as, saving potential money. But today made up for it though. I didn't really get anything amazing, but I managed to. It's probably my biggest find, or my biggest grab, whatever you want to call it. Today, so I've only just gone back. The car boot sale yesterday, the one that I've been trying to get to, has been closed every time because of weather, or they just didn't want to operate on that day. So this video is just for this Sunday only, and it was a nice sunny day. I actually had a good feeling about today, and as I've just stated, I did manage to get a couple of good stuff. I got quite a bit, and it was all relatively cheap as well. All of the people there were willing to bargain, except for one, which I'll get to in a sec. But let's go through some of the stuff that I've got first. Yeah, sorry about that. So first, one of the cool things I managed to get was this Game Boy Advance SP for £2. It's you can already see it's got a I didn't focus the camera. Oh well. It's got, yeah, as you can see, it's got a cart of Pokemon Yellow. For some reason it's the American one. This is my second American one now. I keep finding these. They seem to be quite common in the UK about Pokemon, where the American carts of Pokemon were sold. I'll have to look into that. I wonder if there was like a batch shipped to everywhere, because I mean the Game Boy is region free. But the Pokemon SP itself for £2 is an awesome find. I'm always on the lookout for Game Boy Advance. I love that system. It's a little bit scratched. You can't really tell because of my ability to record videos is not very good, and the camera is not focused. But it's just a normal. There's no point in showing you. But it's an AGS 001. It's not an AGS 101. It didn't come with the charger, but I have a charger for that. I haven't charged it yet. Whether this works or not, I don't know, but the Pokemon game I'm pretty sure does, and I'm pretty sure this does work. But I can't complain for £2. I think it's a really good find. I really like the Game Boy Advance SP. It's definitely a handheld that I generally like. Next up is a sealed copy, which I also got for £2. The guy who's selling it was selling a couple of Xbox 360 games. He bought them out of nowhere, and I wanted a couple of them, like LA Noire and Prey, but he was like, "Oh, okay, £4 per game, and that's cool." And I couldn't be asked to bargain with him. I was like, just fine, no. Nothing really stood out. But I got this game here called Jet Ion GP. I have no idea what it is. I looked it up on eBay. It's completely worthless, but I got it because it was it's still sealed. It's got the PlayStation 2 seal around it, so it's still factory sealed. So for £2, may as well pick it up. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can hear that, but the disc inside has popped out, so you can move it around. So I should probably stop doing that. So yeah, that was kind of cool. Not too bad. Next up, it did come. Yeah, no, I do have it. It does come with the power cable, but I've got a Gamecube here. What's cool about this is that I also bought this for £2. It's got an official Nintendo GameCube memory card, so that's always a plus. The GameCube itself is in okay condition. It's got a couple of marks on it. It's a little bit dusty. I'm going to clean this out at some point. I'll probably open up the shell and clean the inside. But it's got like cobwebs and stuff. The inside of the thing looks fine. It did also come with the power cable, but it didn't come with the TV cable. So, you can easily buy those off eBay for £2 or so, because N64 cables work, and you can get those unofficial ones, which are like £2. So yeah, the GameCube itself was £2. Not only that, but it came with a. Oh, it's a bit tangled up here. It came with a third-party GameCube controller. I'll probably chuck this in the bin because I think it's a pile of crap. I mean, look at the C-stick. It's like it doesn't even like retract back to this default position. I also had this one when I was younger, and I think it's a complete load of shite. So this can go in the bin. But it actually came with an official GameCube controller as well, and this controller feels great. It doesn't feel off or anything. I'm going to test this on Smash Bros in a sec. The analog stick's a little bit worn, but nothing too bad. A little bit sticky on the sides as well. That's never really a good sign. Move the camera a bit forward. Yeah, so it's a little bit. It looks fun. I'll give it a try. I don't see why this won't work. And again, I got this all for £2, and GameCube controllers themselves are worth like a £5 each at minimum. So that was a really good find. It also made walking around the car boot sale a pain in the ballsack because I did not want to move that much because of how heavy it was in my bag. Next up, a pair of Donkey Kong bongos. These were £1.50 and they're dirty as hell, so these need wiping down. This is actually my third set of Donkey Kong bongos, and for £1.50 I might as well pick it up. The annoying thing is, I went to the person who had these and I said, you know, how much are the Donkey Kong bongos? And he was like, well, they go online on eBay for around £8, and this is one of the worst things I hate. I mean, I don't want to go on a little rant here, but when you're at a car boot sale and you say, well, it's worth like an absurd amount on eBay because everybody always says, oh, these are worth loads. No, they're not. Whenever you tell me that your thing is worth loads on eBay, that just makes you look bad, because it's like you're willing to go to a car boot sale and sell these for £1.80 when you know you could get like £8 for them online. Telling me your stuff is worth more on eBay is irrelevant at a car boot sale. You're at a car boot sale to sell, not to make a profit. Not only that, but you're talking to someone who collects GameCube stuff and you're telling me that these bongos are worth like £8. No, they're not even close. They're like £3, if that. And I've bought every single one of my pair of Donkey Kong bongos for £1. This is £1.50, so I can part of it. Even £2 I think is pretty good. But yeah, don't tell me that your stuff is worth more on eBay, because you're a car boot sale, you can't be using eBay prices. And even then you are bullshitting, because eBay do not charge, or people on eBay do not charge that much for bongos. Anyway, rant over. What I also got is a copy of Lara Croft, Tomb Raider 2, sorry, on the PlayStation 1. The case is in okay condition. It's got a really annoying sticker on the front. It comes with a manual and it comes with a disc. Funnily enough, I actually found this game, the Platinum version, 3 times in different locations at the car boot sale, but I managed to get a black label version. But yeah, it's come fine. The disc is in pretty good condition. I've already had a little look. There's like 2 finger marks that I can easily wipe off. But I also like the design of the disc as well. I never noticed that. I mean, when I was younger, I guess I never really took into the appreciation of disc art. But yeah, I mean, it's got a really cool looking dragon on there. What this also came with was a complete guide for Tomb Raider. I have no freaking clue what's wrong with Lara Croft's face, but that looks like someone who's having bowel problems and just decided to go ahead and take a picture. But you know. Yeah, so that was cool. It's a really good game too. So that was 50p with the manual. And last thing that's not gaming related is I got this comic here. It's called GForce. Not the hamster, that hamster gerbil frickin' film or chinchilla, whatever it was. But it's called GForce, and the characters you may know from, they're actually under the license of the Tatsunoko series. I'm really not too familiar with the Tatsunoko branding license, but I've heard of GForce because I've heard of Captain Swan, Cass Hearn. Does that ever say Captain Swan? It's like Captain whatever his name is. There's Wonder Swan, her. Also because of the Tatsunoko vs Capcom game that came out. But the thing that this was only 50p as well. But what caught my mind was the artwork is incredible. You can't really see it here, but it's actually. Oh wow, a page just fell out. Oh well. Anyway, the artwork itself is from. I looked at the front and I kind of figured, but the artwork is very similar to Udon, and if you look at the front, the credits cite Udon as the artist, so that was a bonus. But I mean, it's just cool. It's one of those Japanese animes, Japanese mangas, and I'm kind of interested in the Tatsunoko stuff. I wouldn't mind reading a bit more. It's published by Top Cow. There's also an advert in the back for Tomb Raider Meets the Darkness. What the heck? When was this published? It was published in 2003. First printing March 2003. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's cool. Just a little manga I bought. I also managed to buy. Now this is the stuff I got during the week. It's only 2 things, but for 99p from Game, I got a Steelbook edition of Stranglehold. I really like Stranglehold. I think it's a really good game. I really enjoy John Woo's films. I think he refers to them as gun ballets or something, but Stranglehold's a pretty good game. It doesn't stand out as anything special, but you know, Chow Yun-fat and John Woo, and this is the Steelbook version, so you know, for 99p, why not? I already have this, so if anybody wants the Xbox 360 version, just let me know. I'll send it. The game's cheap as hell. I don't really care for charging for it. Yeah, this is a really awesome find. I really like collecting Steelbook editions, and that can be added to my collection. What I also managed to get, sorry I probably sound quite off there, what I also managed to get was a guide for Rage, again 99p, Gamer selling these for 99p. I know I stepped into a game shop, the blasphemy, but I mean it's kind of cool that I managed to, I haven't played Rage yet, but I managed to find this for 99p, and I do like collecting guides at times if they're cheap. Like Gears of War was £2, the Skyward Sword one was £3, so I'll buy them if they're cheap. And at 99p comes a bit of artwork, and, and it's very well presented. So that was all of my pickups for the last week. Hopefully, if I've got good weather next week as well, I'll be going to the car boot sale again. Hopefully I'll get something really impressive. But I'm still happy with what I got so far, because I managed to get quite a lot for all of this for around £15 or so, so I think I did pretty well this week. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more of these game, I don't know, hopefully if I game retro pickup finds, I don't know.